finally here. So let me just get you caught up on what I've been up to the last 3 days. I went to Toronto for Thanksgiving, that's the 14th October. Came back to Washington DC, spent a night, left DC, went to Dallas, stopped over in Dallas for 3 hours. Left Dallas, and now we're here in beautiful Chicago. And I'm staying at the Hilton LondonHouse, which is a fantastic hotel. I'm here for work, but I'm gonna make sure I give you a detailed tour of the hotel. The staff here is super friendly. Everything is next level. And I don't want to get into it. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have a video dedicated to this hotel and a full review of this hotel. But the travel here was pretty hectic. Southwest was fantastic. I took the 6 a.m. flight from Southwest from DC, Reagan Airport, all the way over here to O'Hare Airport. Love it. Really love the service at Southwest. I'm actually very impressed with Southwest. Flying with them for the first time. So big 5-star service there. And yeah, I have all my stuff there on the ground. I'm gonna get myself ready. And today is sort of an off day. I got a few emails to send, but I'm gonna go out and get some food because I'm hungry. Didn't really have much of a lunch. And then I'm gonna give you a full tour of this room that I'm staying in at the Hilton. I'm on the 21st floor, so you know the view is epic. All right, so let me go ahead and get myself organized, and I'll check back in with y'all. Alright guys, so let me give you a full review of this hotel, this room that I have here. Let's start off with the check-in. So I don't know if it's true for all folks, but I'm a Hilton member, so I downloaded the app and I have pretty much the most seamless check-in process I've ever experienced. It's a digital check-in or contactless check-in, so you basically go into the app and it tells you when your room is ready, and you are able to just walk right up to your door, tap your phone, and the door is open and you have access to the room. Pretty awesome. Don't need to talk to anyone, which is fantastic. And then the entryway here, so check-in, I give them a 10 out of 10. That's amazing. No wait time, no lineup, none of that. Just go straight to your room, get yourself organized. So that's pretty fantastic. Parking, I did travel here, I didn't have to park. Pretty sure it's expensive. They have valet parking and they have parking lot that you can use. But since we are more downtown, it's probably going to be pretty expensive. So I can't speak for the parking. But let's talk about the quality of the room. So I'll give you my view of the quality of the room, but I'll also show you what I see. So you can compare. If you're staying, make sure this is on your list there. So quality of room, this is the entryway. So you're greeted by this giant door right here. And one thing I like about this hotel, it does have the security bar there, so you can put it on at night, no one have access to your room. And this is pretty unique. I've never seen this before. This is actually allowing you to control the lights for the entire unit right by the door, which is pretty cool. You don't have to go back in. Let's say put on your shoes. You can just switch this on and off right here. I also love the painting here. This is actually a canvas. And it's the city of Chicago, the iconic rail train. And then overall, this is actual paint, so no cheesy wallpaper. I hate hotels with wallpaper. The floor is carpeted, so it's nice and warm. Chicago does get cold, almost like Toronto. So it's nice to have that carpeted floor. And then you have more of a painted wall. And the star of the show, I think, this part here, this is actually a bathroom. It's huge. It is massive. Look at me and look at the bathroom. This is a sliding door. So a sliding glass door, and it's heavy as hell. but you can close this here, and behind that is your bathroom. Bathroom is fantastic. 10 out of 10 for the bathroom. We have over here, we have somewhere to hang your towel. We have the light control, dimmers, a nice picture frame, toilet paper, but we have a tankless toilet. So no need to have that giant toilet at the top. It's tankless and it's actually above the floor, so you can actually see it's nice and easy to clean, but it's above the floor, and it's mounted directly to the wall. And over here you can flush it, and they have I don't know what that is, but that's some fancy flush. And then on top of that, it is a nice wallpaper, nothing peeling off. Let me show you the ceiling. Ceiling is also painted, so none of those cheap motel like where the ceiling is stained. You have the scones on here, huge mirror, really big mirror, and then you have your little vanity over here. And they provide this was pretty unique. They provide this, if you're staying here, you do get a loofah, so no one travels with this, so it's a nice touch. Love it that you get one of these to use. And then you have some towels. Always good to have towels. You have a makeup mirror. So this is a lighted mirror, and I guess it gives you different tones. So if you're doing your makeup, you have that access to the lighting that you need for your beautiful makeup, and also it's anti-fog, so it doesn't fog where you're showering. And then you have a little tray here. I think there's some extra stuff in here. Oh, this is hairnet, pretty cool. So I'm exploring these things as we speak, so you're getting my live reaction. Sink and faucet, and lots of towels. So you have towels, 3 bath towel, and then you have 2 small towel, and then a floor towel, and they provide a blow dryer. And you know me, I love my hair blow dry in the morning, so I'll be using that. And then you have a huge stand-up shower. So the stand-up shower here is floor to ceiling, so it goes all the way down, all the way up, and it's a glass door, and it's super clean. Like you cannot actually see any dirt on the wall. It's this marble tile, and yeah, I like this little accent, brass accent around. You do have a handle here for holding or gripping the shower, and then you have a tray there for putting all your extra stuff. And then you have these things mounted, which is nice. You have the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash mounted. And let's check with the pressure. Yep, that's definitely a lot of pressure. Can't see it, but yep, there's no shortage of pressure on that. And that was the lowest setting, which is pretty cool. All right, so that's the bathroom, 10 out of 10. And then as soon as you come out of the bathroom, you have this giant mirror from top to bottom, which you can just show off your looks, you know, flex if you need to. And now we're going into the room. Again, have to emphasize, I love that they have painted walls. None of that trashy wallpaper that the folks used back in the days. And they have a light, a really nice tone light on this mirror, so you're getting a really good view. Lots of space here, so it's not like congested. It's a very open concept. Then we go towards this section here. This is like a amenity rack, a really true amenity rack. So on top here you have some decorations, which is a nice touch. This is pretty tall, guys. This room is probably 12 foot tall ceiling. And then over here you have the glasses, which has covers, like paper covers. That is crazy. And then you have a water bottle there, and then you have the ice tray. That's cool. That's on your second tier. And then on this tier here you have your coffee grinder. So if you want to make your fresh coffee, it's here. And then you have 2 cups, and then you have your different types of coffee pods, and these are using the espresso pods. These are super expensive, but you get these espresso pods. So doesn't end there. You also have this huge mirror. So I was just putting my stuff away, but you have this huge mirror. It's two-sided, and it's pretty tall from top to bottom. You have your iron, you have your iron board, lots of hangers. You have a working safe, huge. Put your passport in there, and then you have some extra pillows there. I think, yeah, pillows if you need it. Another huge mirror. And on this side, you have your bathrobes. So these are 2 bathrobes, and then I just hang my clothes that I wore today. And then that's my bag right there. Also really love this bag. I got it from a store in DC, but basically it's, you can put your suits inside and it just unfolds. And they provide, I should probably take this, they provide these here. These are shoes, bedroom slippers as you would call it, and it has the Hilton logo on it, and they provide 2 for 2 person. So that's cool. I'm gonna slip into those right now. So that is nice, comfortable, soft, and it's brand new. So this comes when you book the room. So like I say, if you're looking for an upgraded experience, this is probably the place. They have a retro clock, which has the analog dials. It's pretty cool, and it has a radio built in. You don't actually find a lot of hotels with analog and radio. Speakers at the top, and then not sure what that is, probably to snooze. There's my phone. You have a TV, charger, and then you have the dimmable lights over here. There's 2 of them on the bed, and then each room has these curated photos. So you have a photo of someone shooting movies in Chicago, probably a producer, director, whatever. And over this side here, you have more photos, and then you have a giant photo at the top. I'm not sure where it's from or who's the artist, but trust me, it's beautiful. And then you have a working station here, which is cool. And then you get a magazine if you want to take that home. Not sure if they allow you. And then you have beautiful lamp, and they provide 2 water bottle. So you get these Aqua Pana Tuscany waters that you can use natural spring. And then there's a sitting area here, and this is the bed. Bed is awesome. It has the Hilton embroidered, huge. It's a king size bed, and super comfortable. And on top of all that, you have this experience here. So it's a huge 47-inch TV, and it actually has your name. So it says welcome Anthony Hilton Honors Member, and Curio Collection by Hilton is the designer that put this together. This is the iconic bean, and then it just like shows you around, like the screen saver is like a view or aerial view of Chicago. But yeah, nice touch. Nice that they have your name there. But yeah, that's the hotel. Lighting is awesome. Has a lot of ambient lighting, and I'm just gonna show you the room from the side here. It's spectacular, and trust me, it gets even better than that, because the view, I'm on the 21st floor, and the view here is tremendous. You actually get to see the whole of Chicago, and I'm very impressed. The river is coming all the way from Lake Michigan, coming through here. There's actually, I don't know if I'll have time, but you can see the boat. There's boat tours on the Chicago River that takes you all the way down Chicago River, and then you have all these high rises. Look at all these skyscrapers, and I guarantee the night's gonna look fantastic. You have all these. Look how tall that hotel is. Oh my gosh, it's hard for me to kind of show you, but I'm on the 21st floor. I'm on the 21st floor, and look at this view. And these skyscrapers is even taller than this here. So for the view, 10 out of 10. The room, 10 out of 10. The elevator is confusing. It is. You have to punch in the number on the elevator keypad, and then it tells you which elevator to take. There's about 6 elevators, or maybe 8. I was confused. So yeah, and when you get dropped off, you're actually dropped off on the first floor, but to get to the lobby is the second floor. So you have to take the elevator from the first floor to the second floor if you need to go to the lobby for anything. And then if you're going to the room, you have to punch your room number in, and it tells you which elevator to take. So yeah, the elevator, everyone was confused. I was confused too. But yeah, there's lots of people to help you with that if you have that issue. But yeah, that being said, overall, in terms of price, I am paying, I believe, $180 a night. I'm here for 4 nights. I'm here for work, but yeah, I mean, this is luxury at its finest. So big, very impressed. Would I book this for myself? Probably not. But yeah, if you're into a hotel and you're looking for an elevated, elegant experience. So until then, take care, and we'll see you on the next video. I mean, how can you not like that? You have a television catered towards you that has your name all the way. Like, I didn't do anything, it was there when I arrived. You have a bed that is clean, you know it's clean, it's fresh. You have a view that is spectacular, and I'll probably do a time lapse here later on with this view. You have a bathroom that is top notch, probably the best I've ever had. And this is a true, I think it's a 5-star hotel. I haven't done the research, but you tell me in the description or the comments if it's a 5-star. The one probably qualms that I would say I didn't like beside the elevator is the lighting. I don't know why, but almost all the hotels I've stayed at, it always have these warm lights, and I guess maybe for like photography it probably looks nice. I hate these warm lights. I wish, and even like there's like a chandelier light right above me. It's warm, and I think like when you have a dark room and these warm lights doesn't really give the room much justice. I would prefer to have access to brighter lights, which would be nice, like the blue lights. But yeah, I don't know why hotels do this warm yellow lights. Not a fan. And it's also there in the bathroom. So if there was a negative, it would be those 2 things: the elevator, the lights. I didn't park, so I'm sure park is expensive. Overall, I think it's a fair price. It's not super pricey. Like if it was $400 a night, I probably would complain about the price, but it's on par with other hotels, being like $180 a night. That is to be expected. But yeah, no other negative beside those. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some food, and I'll check back in. Make sure you add this to the list, because this is truly a fantastic hotel. Impressed every way around, and we haven't even checked out the amenities that the hotel has. I know there's a rooftop restaurant, that I'll check out later on, and I know there's a gym that I'll check out very soon. But yeah, I'll try to get those clips into this video. But all in all, I hope you folks like the video, subscribe, let me know what you think about the hotel here in Chicago, and thank you for watching the videos. I've been doing a lot of traveling, and it's a great opportunity for me to get you all some content so you can see some of the places along the way. So until then, take care, and we'll see you on the next video.